Hello there, it's me, Amber November. Today I am going to share with you 3 ways you can make t-shirt designs. Why? Well, this past week I put out a poll on my YouTube page asking how many of you are interested in multiple revenue streams. 100% of you said yes, you're interested. 60% just said yeah, I don't like to be easily controlled. And so far, 40% said, yes, I'm interested, but don't know where to start. If that's you, don't worry. I'm learning and sharing as I go. Oh my gosh, it's like 95 degrees today, and we don't have AC in this room. It's so hot. All right, so like I said, I got 3 ways for you. The first method is a paid method, not strictly speaking, but it is paid. The second way is for you cheap bastards out there. The third way is with that same program, except you have to have a little bit of skill. Buckle your seatbelts. You're about to get a crash course on 3 different ways you could design a t-shirt today. All right, first option here is Canva. You can just click right over here to t-shirt, and they already have the size and everything. They have a lot of preset designs. I like to try to make my own though. And since it's summertime, I'm gonna type in beach and try to find some cool beach stuff. They have so many elements you can use here, graphics. You can have a free account on Canva, but you miss out on a lot of features. And you see the crown, that means it's Canva Pro, you have to pay for those. And in and of itself, that's okay, you can make it work. You could find some cool things or work with some fun text. But during the saving or the downloading portion of this, there's a very important aspect that's only available through the Pro version. And for me, it's totally worth it. It's the transparency. Save as PNG with transparency, because without that, it's just a pain. So Canva is good if you just aren't good at anything. And that sounds mean, but that's why I use it. It's like it saves you so much time. It has so many great elements, presets, ideas, and it just makes life so much more easy. And I use this for YouTube thumbnails and all sorts of things, video elements. So you get the idea of what I'm making here. You can arrange the layers, front, back, or send backward. It's a lot of fun, and certain elements you can actually change the colors. Sometimes I like to double things up. There's a lot you can just play around with and have fun. Okay, now it's time for some text. And it's important to note, if I just wanted that wave and nothing else on the shirt, you can't do that. It's against the policy. You have to mix and match a little bit if you want to sell a design. You can't just take this pre-made design and sell it. You have to customize it a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna write beach babe, and what I want to do here is I want all the letters to kind of curve a little bit because I want it to kind of look like a wave, like the wave, make it wavy. So what I'll do here is I'm gonna separate the letters a little bit so that I can customize each one, and it's really fun to kind of just beach babe. And you can add outlines or shadows, whatnot. It's kind of just click around. There's a lot of things you can do with Canva, and if you want a more thorough tutorial, let me know. I can make that for you. But for now, just click around and experiment with everything you can do. There's so many options. It's great. Okay, I don't like that. No. Alrighty. And so what I did here was duplicate the page and added different pictures, different women in there, just to mix it up. Now the important part is the saving here. I'll go through the settings for you. Okay, so you go to share, download. Now you don't want to do JPEG. You want to change to PNG because you really need this option. And this is what's so great with Canva. You can just click transparent background, and it's gonna save this file with the transparency, and none of this white will be there. I like to bump this up way high, bigger file size, but it guarantees quality image on my product. Yeah, if you want to size things up to higher quality, that's Pro as well. Transparent, Pro. I'm going to do all 3 pages. It's going to download it as a zip folder. Awesome, there we go. Okay, now for the next version, we're going to use a different program. First and foremost, I'm going to make sure to get the correct pixel size, the dimensions that Redbubble recommends. Okay, here we go. Krita, open source, free. Boom, bada bang. It's like Photoshop, except it's free. And of course, if you have Photoshop or Illustrator or something, go ahead and use that. But I don't recommend using Adobe products anymore because that is not freedom oriented. It's meant to keep you imprisoned. So you can customize the size here, and here we go. Okay. Now the first thing you want to do is make sure you're going to have a transparent background. So I'm just going to delete that background layer, and these squares show you that it is transparent. That's the main thing. And then, okay, so if you just want to do text, you know, this would be great and easy for text. And it is possible, like let's say you wanted to only do the free version of Canva and then pull it into something like Krita and remove the background through that. You can do that, but I tried doing that for a while, and it was such a headache because it wouldn't get it perfect. It would get the majority, like color selector white, and it would do the majority of it. But there would always be like fuzzy bits or little artifacts in there, and it's like, that's not very professional. I can't do that. And there's also background removal in clip drop, you know, through, you know, the AI clip drop, which I did for a while, but sometimes it wouldn't work perfectly either. So to me, it was worth getting the pro version of Canva. Okay, well, here we go. I'm just gonna, you can mess around in Krita, and let me know if you want more detailed tutorials on this, but this is just gonna show you some possibilities of what you could do. I just thought this was funny. I got 99 problems, and you're every single one of them. Maybe it should have been in your faces. Okay, here I grouped them, do a little quick group so I can easily move them all. You want to save as a PNG, and I actually made a mistake in the saving. You'll see this is because I was working on my book illustrations in here and had a setting to make sure there were no transparencies, and I forgot to toggle that off, as you will see. So I actually came up with a problem later on. There you go. I needed to check mark that out, and I find that out later, and I do that later. Okay, third way you could design a t-shirt is using some actual little bit of skill, if you have any. I have a little bit of drawing skill. I'd like to consider myself artistic, and I have a drawing tablet, which this would be pretty much stupid if I did not have a drawing tablet. I always like to say, what do you have in your hands? Work with what you got. And I have a little bit of drawing skill, and I have a drawing tablet, so not everyone has that. You know, it'd be ideal to lean into that and utilize that unfair advantage, you could say, which is why I'm doing that now. I just haven't done too much of that because it's a bit more time consuming, obviously. And that's where, like, if you were doing the text in Krita, I'd say that'd be great for someone who is snarky and sarcastic or witty and can come up with great sayings. Like, there you go. It's a totally free way you can lean into your skill of being a snarky son of a gun. Now, I'm making sure no matter what, I never resize up. I always scale down if I need to, because especially when I'm not working in vector and just working with pixels, it's very easy for things to get fuzzy and poor quality quickly. So never ever scale up when you're not working in vector. And that's why I'm messing around with this, seeing what looks good. And when it's this kind of like, it's supposed to look hand-drawn, it's okay if it's a little less than perfectly sharp, I think, because it gives that look. And again, save, remove that background layer so that you have no background and it's just perfectly transparent. And then I'm ready to upload it, pull it into Redbubble. That's what I'm using today. There's so many other ways, so many other platforms you could do for print on demand as well. And pull it in, and this is where you see, this is my mistake. You can see down there, I was like, wait a second, I could have swore I saved it as a PNG with transparency. And that's when I go and find out that I messed up. Oh, Now look at me, I'm being all good here and going into Google Trends. And I've been using Google Trends a little bit lately for keywords, and I'm still trying to get the hang of using it, but basically comparing different keywords against each other. It's fun to do this and look at charts and then things. And I'm just using this to try to figure out which keywords would be best to include in here. It's important to have good keywords and tags and everything, and this is always a struggle for me, so I'm trying to do better by utilizing Google Trends. Okay, here's where I realized my mistake. I'm like, oh no, what did I do? So, go to save, and I see my problem. Do I see it? I'm trying to find it here, trying to figure it out. Oh no, what? I'm so confused. Does she oh no, she didn't figure it out. Come on, girl. You got this. There we go, silly goose. Good grief. Re-upload and voila. Much better. Okay. Here we go. And this is the annoying part for me. This always takes forever, customizing each thing, making sure it fits right, picking out what colors. If you ever do this like bulk, there's paid software you can get that will like do this for you apparently, but I am not at that level yet. But in the meantime, this is very time consuming. And there we go. Oh, that dress is kind of cool looking. Anyways, you can have fun with this. All right, here we go on the text one. Doing the stuff. I don't really know how to describe text things. We'll see. And you just keep going through and having fun. And then, okay, so there's this one. And then since I have two other versions of that are pretty much exactly the same except different, they're the same size and everything, I can go copy, click that one, go copy settings, replace all images, and replace it with the other similar one. Ta-da! Change it up so that people who want one with darker skin can find that a bit more easily. There we go. And I just do that with the other one and just call her Groovy because she looks real groovy and has fun stuff. So far I've gotten some favorites, but no sales yet. No sales. It's been about a month of me uploading to Redbubble. Right now it's been mid-June when I was making those 4th of July ones, which is why I have that, just because it's almost 4th of July and maybe people will be looking for 4th of July gear. Here's all my other designs. If you like any of them, feel free to go buy some. Let me know what you think. Could be a lot of fun. These are really fun as stickers too, I think. It is beautiful. I'm doing a lot of summer themes right now since people buy seasonally, you know. Okay, there we go. There's the third and final way to do this. What do you think? I hope you feel a little bit more confident in your ability to actually design a t-shirt. And whether you're just doing this for yourself for fun, or if you're actually trying to make some passive income, as you know, I uploaded these ones to Redbubble. Now the question is Redbubble actually a viable income source? That is yet to be determined. I might have to do another video on that at some point. Once you learn these things, you can apply this to different methods. I was just using Redbubble as an example here. All right, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think, or if you had any questions about this. I can certainly do another video going into more details. I wish you well, and now I am going to go run into the sprinkler because I am melting. Can't wait to see you next time. Goodbye.